The Russians are up to no good again, planning another false flag operation, the first being the Kakhovka Dam, which appears to have been either ended or delayed indefinitely. Now the focus is on a dirty bomb and the potential for its release on Ukrainian soil. So, what's a false flag operation? In short, it is an act committed with the intent of disguising the actual source of responsibility and pinning blame on another party. Putin's pet snake, Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu, made the allegation about a possible dirty bomb attack in a round of telephone conversations with Western defense chiefs earlier Sunday. British Chief of Defense Staff Tony Radakin again rejected Russia's allegations in a call with Russian Chief of General Staff Valery Gerasimov on Monday, the British Defense Ministry said in a statement. So, what is a dirty bomb? No, it's not a bomb that was left out of the washing for a fortnight. It is instead a conventional bomb that is placed near nuclear material from hospitals, nuclear power stations or research laboratories, basically nuclear rubbish. The explosion is designed to scatter this material over a large area by aerosolizing it. It is cheaper and quicker than nuclear weapons and can be carried in the back of a vehicle if necessary. But all of this just seems so silly. Why would the Ukrainians think to put nuclear material on their own soil? This is a war they can win without going nuclear. The Russia's defense ministry said the aim of a dirty bomb attack by Ukraine would be to blame the resulting radioactive contamination on Russia and to launch an anti-Russian campaign in the world. Newsflash, the whole civilized world is against Russia and its invasion of Ukraine already. Besides that, the Ukrainians know that the Western world will not get into a nuclear war with Russia, so all this action would do is to contaminate their country for the next 5 decades or more. There is no positive outcome here. But then again, when it comes to false flag operations, Hitler said it best. I will provide a propagandistic casus belli. Its credibility doesn't matter. The victor will not be asked whether he told the truth. In a joint statement on Monday, the foreign ministers of France, the United Kingdom and the United States said they had all rejected the allegations and reaffirmed their support for Ukraine against Russia. Our countries made clear that we all reject Russia's transparently false allegations that Ukraine is preparing to use a dirty bomb on its own territory, they said. The world would see through any attempt to use this allegation as a pretext for escalation. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky sharply denounced Moscow's claims, calling the allegation a Russian ploy for just such an attack in Moscow's 8-month-old war against its pro-Western neighbor. The world should react as harshly as possible, he said. If Russia calls and says that Ukraine is allegedly preparing something, it means one thing: Russia has already prepared all this, Zelensky said in a video address on social media. Even the very Russian threat of nuclear weapons, and even more so against our country, which has given up its nuclear arsenal, is a reason for both sanctions and for even greater strengthening of support for Ukraine, he continued. Now, in our opinion, there is no justifiable reason for Ukraine to stain their land with nuclear waste. If that was going to happen, it would have been done when there was a 60-mile convoy of Russian troops bearing down on Kiev. We believe that Volodymyr has hit the nail on the head with his comments and that this is another mad moment by the Putin regime. Despite being told where to go regarding their allegations, Russia has subsequently doubled down on their allegations and has said that it will take their allegations to the UN Security Council. They sent a letter to the United Nations late on Monday, and have said that they plan to raise the issue with the Security Council at a closed meeting on Tuesday. Now, why have they done that? Dark Histories believes that it is to establish legitimacy for the false flag operation with their biggest ally, China. If you only knock long enough and loud enough at the gate, you are sure to wake somebody up. A beautiful quote by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, and seemingly the main idea behind this Russian ploy. When can we expect the operation to take place? We would think imminently. The Russians are motivated to turn things around and the Ukrainian offensive appears to not be slowing. Do not be surprised if they try something small in the Kherson region. They have already evacuated or started to evacuate their citizens from the area, and if they do decide to withdraw their forces, that could be the indicator of what happens next. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Drop a comment.